welcome back to another video on Mickey Monster. Instead of making something, I'm going to be reading something, and it's called The World's Worst Teachers by David Williams. If you want it, leave in the link description below. It's illustrated by Tony Ross and made by David Williams. So we came up to this, and I'm going to read you a short and sweet poem in chapter 2, Mr. and Mrs. Lovey-Dovey and the Sea of Tears. And it says here, and the other things are The Boy in the Dress, Mr. Sting, Billionaire Boy, Gangster Granny, Rat Burger, Demon Dentist, Awful Auntie, Grandpa Great Escape, Midnight Gang, Bad Dad, Ice Monster, and Thing. And those are the those are the other things. So if I can read it to you, I'll read it to you. So I'll just read you it, and I'll just read it to you. I'll just read the whole page, including the poem, and I'll tell you when the poem is. So here it goes. Meanwhile, Miss Dovey wore an enormous puff of the dress that was fashioned from her net curtains. It made her look like a meringue. Although the kids were missing lessons, nothing could be more boring than a marriage service that lasted 9 hours. It was so bum-numbingly lengthy because the groom insisted on reading aloud a 10,000-line poem he'd written about his bride. Well, now it's the poem. It's not 10,000 lines, it's only 4 lines, and it's a bit funny. So I'm just going to read it to you. Yeah, I'll just read it to you. This is it. You are the angel of my heart. In front of you I would not fart, or burp, or scratch my bottom, because you, Miss Dovey, are the one. Ha, ha, ha. Let's get this over and done with. Right, I've recovered. Right. The bride, meanwhile, had written a 4-hour opera about the groom, which she sang in German. As the wedding guests began to nod off, that's the end of the page. It's called The World's Worst Teachers, and the chapter is Mr. and Mrs. Lovey-Dovey and the Sea of Tears. Yep, that's the poem. I'll read it again twice. You are the angel of my heart. In front of you I would not fart, or burp, or scratch my bottom, because you, Miss Dovey, are the one. Again. You are the angel of my heart. In front of you I would not fart, or burp, or scratch my bottom, because you, Miss Dovey, are the one. If you want it, leave in the link below. And it says illustrated in glorious colour, which it is by Tony Ross. This was The World's Worst Teacher, Mr. and Mrs. Lovey-Dovey and the Sea of Tears, and that was a poem. And it's from the #1 best-selling author, David Williams, illustrated in glorious colour by Tony Ross. Bye!